Welcome back, 545. What anyone is supposed to do with trauma can seem like a mystery. Often, there's no one right answer. One Manitou Springs teen found her voice through film and took her family's experience living in a home with domestic violence to the national screen. Now she's an award-winning director. News 5's Marcus Kokova brings us her story.
Olive is special. I've really felt that. I've always felt that.
She's extremely independent. She's kind. She's very empathetic. She's a good person. I think a great friend, too.
These sound like the musings that every parent would offer to share about their child, but Olive Van Eimeren has accomplished a task that truly makes her remarkable. Earlier this year, this 18-year-old, alongside graduating from Manitou High School, screened a film she directed as a part of the Youth Documentary Academy of Colorado Springs at the All-American High School Film Festival in New York.
There was a look on her face when she said, I have to go. I have to be there.
You feel almost like elevated in a sense, kind of being there, I guess, and especially for something that you did.
Her film, Skinned Knees, in which she confronts her biological father and her family's history living under his abuse, won the top prize at that festival.
I just kind of built up this concept of what if I went to see him. You know, it's been 10 years at that point. I don't know, I guess just took that personal leap.
And with it, Olive earned a $60,000 scholarship to film school.
My mom literally screamed.
But for Olive and her mom, Heather, domestic abuse survivors, this is about more than accolades. This is no easy story to relive and be public with.
At work, I have everybody's congratulating me for Olive and how amazing it is, and I am so proud of her. And then they go to watch the film, and it's all of those things that I really didn't want everybody to know about. It's out in the open now. And that's okay, because it's helping her.
But Heather says it's Olive who gives her the strength to be open about her part of their story.
Being a mom, there's nothing that I wouldn't do, for her. So if it makes me uncomfortable, that's okay. It's not about me.
Dominic, who stepped up to being dad, he says he can only imagine the kind of bravery it takes to share these experiences.
I'm not sure I possibly understand what it's like to share it with people. What I watched and heard from her was anxiousness and confidence.
Olive now screens her film with students still in high school and in screening circuits, which she says is incredibly rewarding, despite how nervous it makes her.
People my age scared me, honestly. After the screening, one of the students came up, shook our hands, and thanked us for creating these films. And that's something I didn't know I had to be thanked for doing. The fact that something I did helped someone else in a way I will never know. It's very gratifying.
Heather says she hopes Olive's film fosters the strength in others to leave their own domestic abusers and live lives past their trauma.
I'm hoping that a lot of people are also able to see their situations, whether they're a mom or the child that's growing up affected by it, and is able to go, okay, we can do this, we can get out of this, we can move forward and let it go, because they are more than that.
Marcus Kokova, News 5.
Oh, great story, Marcus. If you or someone you know is experiencing interpersonal violence, you need to know you are not alone. There are local resources, including Tessa of Colorado Springs, Violence Free Colorado, and local domestic shelters that are ready to help. There's also a national helpline at 1-800-799-7233. And if you're interested in learning more about Olive or her film or the Youth Documentary Academy, you can visit their website at youthdocumentary.academy.org. Wow, Alex, that was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage to be that vulnerable, and I think that was definitely apparent with that group, that family. So yeah, very powerful. Thanks, Marcus, for sharing that story with us this morning.